Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your Sunday serving of mango juice. Yes, it is the Sunday, so I hope you guys have had a great weekend thus far, but then maybe not. Bitcoin dumping hard. Maybe really good for some of you guys who were short over here, not so much for those of you who were long. By the way, I was long too. I got dumped on too. So we will be talking about that today, how I exited, my mindset, etc., etc. That being said, let's waste no more time. I want you guys to go ahead and enjoy the rest of your weekend, so I'm not going to blabber too much. I'll try to keep this video very, very short. Alright, so here we have Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Why the 4 hour? Because the symmetrical triangle that was being put on over here was most clearly seen on the 4 hour, right? But I'm not sure whether I talked about this in yesterday's video, but I know I posted a picture of this on the Telegram group. If you're not in the Telegram group, guys, come on and join. You're missing some good stuff. Over here, we have the symmetrical triangle that everybody else was looking at, the outer bigger one, and then we had the inner one, right? So asymmetrical within asymmetrical. As you can see, the red box territory from our daily chart, right? We were not really able to penetrate it on the higher time frames at all. We closed every 12-hour candle underneath it, every daily underneath it. Yes, we had a 4-hour candle that closed over here, but this is why I always look for an open and a close for my confirmation. Anyways, I was long over here, guys. As you guys know, I got back into my trade just that morning, and well, we got dumped on, right? There's no sugarcoating this. The thing is, right, when this happens, should you be panicking? I know a couple of my buddies did panic and got out right over here, and that's a bit unfortunate, because if you go ahead and turn on let's go ahead and turn on our mango ribbon right here, you'll see that we had support lining us right over there, the green 55, but we had way more than that. And the thing is, I actually did a live recording while this was happening, so that I can record my mindset for you guys. And I was going to post it in today's video, but it just turned out to be such a long video that I've posted it in the Mango Seed program, because it turned out to be 18 minutes long, where I go over my mindset, how I brainstormed, and how I came up with my exit strategy. Essentially, it was too long to post away, guys. It was just way too long. But essentially, I'll just do a quick brief of how I exited. Basically, I wasn't going to sell into green 55. We also had the 12-hour 21 right, lining us right over there. Come on, load. 12-hour 21 lining us over there. And then we also had the daily 10 SMA. These are all really also the teal EMA on the daily as well, right? So we had way too much. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to 10, and you can see, yeah, the 10 SMA that was lining us over there, it's actually turned into resistance today, by the way, guys. Keep that in mind. So yesterday we were holding over it, then we closed underneath this morning. That is key to understand, but key to note. But we were talking about my mindset while I was getting out of the position, right? So I was watching so many levels, too many. It was making it so hard for everybody, right? You don't want to be selling into so much support, but at the same time, you got to protect yourself from any further losses. Risk management is always key. So now, the way I was looking at it, you know what, let's go ahead and turn off everything except what we need to. What do I not need? I don't need we don't need the 10 anymore. We don't need this, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's just keep these lines over here, and we can even turn off our horizontals for now. Essentially, I was looking at the 12 hour. Okay, the 12 hour became my time frame. Why? Because there were a couple of things going on. We were closing on this major time frame. The 12 hour was about to close, so that was of significance. Number two, when we bounced off this, it looked like we were respecting the 12-hour 21 EMA way more than the 4-hour 55, which was also key. Okay, so essentially what I wanted to do was get out on this level here, on the retest of the teal EMA. At the point when this bounce happened, I had my bids at around 11,514, but as soon as we closed, I had to move my bids because the teal EMA also came down with it. Now, I had two criteria. If we closed above the 12 EMA, I was going to hold on to my position. Okay, I mentioned that in the video too, while I was recording my mindset that I posted in the seed program, but we did not close. We closed underneath, and then as soon as we closed underneath, I was like, okay, fine, now I'm going to look for an exit. And as soon as we came and retested this area here, as you see, we did not retest completely, we did not touch it completely, but I don't actually plan for that. I was like, you know what, as soon as we start reaching over here, I'm going to start scaling out. And that's what everybody does, guys. Everybody starts thinking about, okay, you know what, I'm not going to, somebody else might front run, so I'm going to front run. And that's how markets don't really touch the levels that they're supposed to. There was another way to look at this. You didn't need to look at the 4-hour alone, the 12-hour. You could have looked at also the 4-hour, which I was looking at as well. And you could look at this area over here. There were 2 exit points that you could have looked at. Simply draw a horizontal. Ooh, this is going to get ugly because I already have horizontals, but keep an eye on it. One over there, right? And one right here at these wicks that lines up with, you see these guys over here, which lines up with this wick over here. So that was, you can see we came and front run that too. So there were 2 ways to exit. Either look at the 12-hour TL EMA, or you can look at the wicks over here on the 4-hour, and then you have to be calm, take your exit and get out. Now, did I account for this happening while I took my position? Yes, I did account for this while I took my position. And the reason I would even take such an aggressive position like that, knowing that something like this could happen, was because I'm already well in profits. And now, did I get out of my entire position? Hell no. I only got out whatever I got in over here, and this wasn't, compared to the huge position I have built up over here, this wasn't that much. So I'm okay de-risking over here. Why? Because now there's opportunity in the market that may show up. We're not entirely sure. I don't want to get too confident about that, but if you go on over to our daily now, look at our horizontals, and in just yesterday's video, we talked about this, that hey, the markets do look like they want to come down to this blue box territory. I don't know why my green box that I'd drawn over here disappeared. If you guys remember from yesterday's video, we had drawn a green box over here, right? Let's go ahead and draw it again. We had drawn this over here. So the markets may want to come and visit this territory over here, the blue box territory, which lines up also with the CME gap fill, guys. I don't know if a lot of people are talking about that, but it does line up with that. But then again, I do know a lot of people are looking at this level, right? People are looking at around 10,850. Could the markets come all the way down here to the bottom of this? Yeah, but I wouldn't count on that. I wouldn't count on that. The green box territory would be a bounce zone. We may come down there. The question is, will we? Because so many people are looking at it again. Reminds me way too much. Ooh, I'm getting an alert. Okay, no big deal just yet. I'm looking for us to break this level over here, 11,100, 11,200-ish, right? We're not doing that yet. The alert was probably from yesterday's alerts that I set. So anyways, going back to what we were talking about, the green box territory will likely be a bounce territory. Ooh, come on. Yes, Bitcoin, come down. Then I'll be looking to buy. I'll be looking at to buy at this zone over here, but I'll be very, very careful, because a lot of people are looking at it, guys. A lot of people, and that is something that we have to be aware of, right? When way too many people are looking at it, one of two things happens as usual. Either the market drives right through it, or the market front runs it. Now I do want to be a buyer somewhere around here, because again, the daily 21 EMA is also lining up with this. There's so much, it's just making it very, very hard, because there's so much support everywhere, and you could be a buy in so many areas, okay? And it wouldn't be a bad buy at all, because the 12 or 21 EMA, this is not a bad buy. In fact, you could be a buy here, and there's a case to be made for that. For example, last time we touched the 21 EMA was right over here. We haven't touched it at all. This is the first retest of the 12 or 21. The daily 21 EMA too, similar story, right? It's coming up very close now. It's only what? It's only 3% away, and the last time we actually, after breaking it, we never retested it. So this is likely to happen. We should get a retest of the daily 21, but then again, nothing should happen, right? Markets can do whatever the hell they want to. It's just a probability thing. Now again, I do apologize for all the lines, so let's go ahead and turn off these alerts, because they will distract me unnecessarily. I do not need that anymore. Oops, I turned off the horizontal. Come on, delete. Why are you not going away? There we go, that's gone. And okay, so we're looking at this area over here. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, the 4-hour. I do want to talk about the 4-hour. I want to go ahead and we talked about this yesterday, but I just want to go ahead and reiterate that we'll turn on okay, we can just edit a mango ribbon right now. We don't need the green 55 for this. We don't need we need the EMA, and we need this, and we can turn off everything else. So essentially what we're looking at is the 200 EMA, the purple, and the 200 MA, the red. That's all we're looking at, okay? And what are we looking at? What do you know? Oh, remove the 21 too, and change this back to 200. Okay, so again, red 200 and purple 200 EMA. Boom, lines up with this territory as well perfectly, and which we can move our green box to the side here. We can aim towards the middle of this green box territory, and I believe from yesterday's video, right, if I do remember correctly, when we took a measured move from this area over here, it did line up with the middle of the green box territory, right? There we go. That's almost perfect. That is almost perfect, right? Okay, cool. But then again, if you're looking at the let's do this. If you're looking at the lower, the inner symmetrical triangle, right? If let's say looking at that, what would the measured move be? And we broke down. Okay, we still have some more to go. We still have some more to go. So yeah, this would be a zone that we should be looking at. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many freaking boxes that I'm gonna be looking at. A box within a box within a box. Turn into yellow. So again, it's getting messy here, guys, but as soon as we pop out of this area, it just means that as soon as we pop out of this area, there's going to be a violent move that is coming. Either we have a violent move towards the downside, violent move towards the upside. We don't know. But then again, I'm bullish on the macro time frames. Let's go ahead and look at the 3-day. Let's turn off all of our horizontals. And we did, oh, by the way, I did discuss this again in the video that I posted, in my mindset video, that we were doing two big things yesterday, closing a 3-day. And where's the, we did close a 3-day, right? Yeah, we closed a 3-day and we opened a brand new 3-day candle today. Is that a horizontal support right there? No, a horizontal support is right underneath here. Yeah, it's at around 11,343. We closed underneath that, unfortunately. I was hoping for us to hold above 11,343. We did not. But then again, it's not a death sentence. The chart still looks extremely good. Did we close any other major candle? I think we closed a 2-day candle as well. Yeah, 2-day not looking too good either. And on the daily, by the way, we did have bearish divergence, which now seems to be playing out. Stochastics have closed towards the downside too. So again, looks like this wants to come down and test this, man. 1,936. I really, like I said in yesterday's video too, won't be surprised at all. And now it's happening. Now you guys see an example, right? I traded the TA to the upside, even though my opinion was towards the downside. Now my opinion was right, but I have no regrets at all because I played my TA. Now in the long term, I'll go ahead and review all of my trades and be like, should I be making any adjustments? But for now, no, I'm not making any adjustments. I trade according to a proper system that I developed over a long period of time, right? A lot of backtesting, a lot of rules, a lot of mindset techniques. But anyways, that's a topic for another time. I want to keep this video short, and I'm pretty sure we're already running out of time. Again, we're closing the weekly. How's the weekly looking? Pretty good. What did we want, right? We talked about this. Our weekly stochastics about to cross up to. We wanted the weekly to close anywhere above this level here, above 11,559. Will we do it? Can the weekly be saved? Will the bulls step in and save the weekly? Now that is going to be a decisive factor. It's not going to be a death sentence as long as we are holding above 11,057ish. I think we would be fine. Where's the weekly 21 EMA coming to? This is actually making it difficult because on one hand, I want us to come down, but on the other hand, I don't want us to come down because I don't want the weekly to get any damage, right? This looks good. The way it is right now looks good. It looks good. It doesn't, but we will need to see continuation to the upside on the candle to follow, on the weekly candle to follow. I do not want this candle to turn red, but at the same time, that won't be a death sentence either. Again, I need to actually think about this. I'm going to be honest. I don't have an opinion yet based on what this weekly will do. So I'm not going to just say things for the sake of it. I don't want to. 10,576. Again, we could come down there to this. Again, the bulls have just, the thing, what's making this difficult, guys, is that the bulls have a lot of leeway to play with. Okay, all this damage that they did to the charts on the high time frames, right, on the weekly, gives them so much leeway to play with. The weekly is now at 8,622, the weekly 21 EMA. Stochastics are crossing to the upside. We do have weekly bullish divergence still yet to play out, but this needs to trigger. Have we triggered it yet? Interesting. I want to see if this bullish divergence actually plays out. We are putting high time frames are looking very good, and it's hard to be bullish, hard to be bearish. Okay, so that's the weekly. We can go ahead and do a quick summary on the daily. What are we looking at? We can go ahead and look at the horizontals. Again, stochastics have crossed down. We have bearish divergence that might be playing out. We might see a drive towards the downside. How far down? It's anybody's guess. We are not oracles here, but I'd be looking for us to be picked up in this area over here. There's so much support to be picked up over here. If we don't get picked up over here, we could get picked up over here, right, and just drive up, because markets tend to do that when everybody's waiting to be a buy here. Now, I know a lot of people are waiting to be a buy here. Question is, will they get those buys? It will be extremely generous for us to get that. Now, here's the thing. I'm still in position. All this position I built over here, I still have it. I still have all of it, right? So if we drive to the upside again, I'll be fine. So yeah, overall, markets are marketing. Nothing special. We can go ahead and turn off our horizontals to see that, hey, when you look at the high time frames thing, this is all just consolidation. We have yet to resolve out of this range over here above let's say 12,600 to 13,000, right? That's going to be a major range to be breaking out of when we move towards the upside. But looks like we're coiling and setting us up for the momentum to break towards the upside. We can go ahead and look at the 12-hour quickly, and I want to show you guys the Ichimoku, which we have officially bullish cross, I believe. Yes, we have, and the Tenkin is coming down on it. Man, this is, you see what I mean? There's so much underneath, man. There's so much underneath that's making it very, very hard to pick a spot to be a buyer, because you could get front run. Anybody? Where's the Kijun coming to? 10,699. Okay, I believe that lines up with our blue. Oh, yeah, so much. Again, the chart is messy. I do apologize. Perhaps on Monday when I have more time, I'll clean it up for you guys. But for today, I'm gonna have to end this video here. I have a long day ahead of me. Hey guys, it's a Sunday, man. I need to enjoy myself too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Throw the video a like, throw the video a subscribe, and also share it with your friends. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao. Have a mango day.